Ted here from YouLearnGuitar.com. How are y'all doing today? We're going to talk about playing some slide and standard tuning. Now, I have an earlier video that discusses the techniques involved in playing slide, which I strongly encourage you to take a look at. It's just standard tuning slide technique, I think it is. Well, just slide technique and some standard tuning slide licks. Okay, so if you're a beginner on slide, definitely take a look at that. But what we're going to do today is learn a solo, learn a 12-bar solo, utilizing just one chord shape moved all over the neck to fit the 1, the 4, and the 5 chord. We're in the key of E, so that would be the E, the A, and the B chord. Okay, and the chord shape we're using is just this A shape. Okay, we're going to get a close-up here and we'll get going with some explanation. Okay, so we're going to hit the backing track here, and I'm going to play through the solo one time. Alright, again we're in the key of E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's break that down a little bit. Again, we are playing out of this A chord shape where we have 3 notes on the same fret on the B, G, and D strings. Okay, one of the important things to keep in mind when you're playing standard tuning, at least at first, is finding a position where you have more than one note on the same fret. That way you're not moving all over the place. You can sit in one place and kind of milk it. Okay, so that's what we have here. Okay, that's all the shape we're using. We're using this shape for the E in the 9th fret, for A on the 14th fret, and B on the 16th fret. So let's talk about let's just break down the phrase here. Okay, I'm playing 4th string, 3rd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd. Here it is, just without moving around, just. Okay. Now I strongly encourage you to play that just like that, with no sliding into and out of notes and no vibrato. Just. And here's the reason why. And this is one of the most important things I can tell you. If you are tilting your slide at all, one or more of the strings are going to be out of tune. Okay? You may not hear that at this point, but trust me, they are. The more I tilt it, the worse it gets. Okay, so if I play all those together, ow, it's ugly. Okay, so that's the word for that is intonation. That is absolutely crucial to getting a good slide sound. Okay, and when we're playing these, 3-note chords, 3-string chords, we've got to have that slide so it lines right up with the fret. And not only does it have to be straight, it has to be exactly above the fret wire. So that's a good exercise in itself. Just play your E chord, and slide up to the A and the B chord. Okay? E, A, B. Okay? So back to the lick. Okay? So that's our kind of our starting lick, our question lick. Okay, here's our answer lick. Sorry. Let me see this here. My bad. Okay, 4th string, 2nd string, 4th string, 2nd string, 3rd string. Okay? Alright, so let's put those licks together. We got a classic blues call and response. 2 phrases. Let me do it again. Okay, now we're going to go up to the A string, or I'm sorry, the A chord, up at the 14th fret, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Back to the E chord. Now, since we're only on the B chord for one measure, we're only going to do the first part of the phrase. It's all right. Okay, then down to the A. Back to the E. Now we're going to end on a phrase that is going to let us know that we are ending on the E chord, or on the B chord. That's our turnaround. So here's our last measure. Okay. 4, 2, 3, 4, 4. That ends on that B note, which tells us, okay, we're on the 5 chord, we're on the B chord. Time to go back to the top. Okay? And if you want, you can just have that last note ringing rather than having that full E chord. You can go. Okay, I did that by grabbing the B and the G strings with my right hand. So that kind of eliminates those other 2 notes and really makes that B note stand up. Okay, so here it is one more time, played totally straight. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that last measure. Okay? Now, I don't really want you to, at this point, slide into that A chord. Like, you could go. I mean, you can do that. Just make sure when you're sliding up, you're right on the money on that 14th fret. Okay? So one more thing I want to talk about is, and this is for the more advanced sliders, is taking these same licks and making them sing a little bit more. Okay? So when you play this, okay, you can kind of spice that up. Okay, so what I'm doing there is my first note I'm sliding into the B, the 4th string, from about the 8th fret, the B flat. Then I'm going to the G string, picking that twice. And the second one, I'm sliding down the neck, and again towards the 8th fret. Then I end up on the 4th string to the 2nd string, and I'm sliding into that 9th fret on the 2nd string, and ending on the G string, the 3rd string, and adding a little vibrato. So now we got okay, so there's a big difference between that and, sorry, right? Okay, so and then doing the same thing to the answer lick. You can vary the speed with which you slide into that note on the B string. Okay. And then of course you can do the same things with the A and the B chords. All right. Again, all that stuff is covered in the introduction to slide guitar video. Also, the tab to this is on the website, ulearnguitar.com. That's the letter U, learnguitar.com. But that is about it for this lesson. So have a good time. As always with the slide, it is really hard at first because you end up getting a lot of extra noise. You get out of tune notes. Right? So there's a big difference between that and sliding into the note right on the money, muting noise that you don't want, keeping the fingers down, at least one finger down on the strings behind the slide. All things that cut out extra noise. So again, when I go from the G string to the B string to the G string to the D string, I'm muting each one after I play it. And that's done with the right hand fingers. Okay, so enjoy and I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.